out.
Are you straight? No, you're sideways.
I'm sideways.
Well,
Okay, so I'm gonna try to figure out how I can see all your guys' chat. I think it just pops up, and
yeah, there's no one on here.
and then I can see. Okay, cool. So as you guys ask questions and stuff like that, it should pop up, and I should be able to see it. But hi, this is so much fun. We wanted to come on here and just connect with you guys and say Merry Christmas, and also answer like a top question/questions that we keep getting.
And if you're new here, I'm Joseph.
And I'm Kathleen. And we traveled full-time in our RV. You guys know the drill, for about 8 months. So a lot of the questions are always RV related. But yeah, this is so crazy, like being live. I'm like, Joseph, don't say anything crazy.
I don't say crazy stuff anymore. Yeah, but we haven't done a live since we were on the road.
And we've never gone live on YouTube.
On YouTube, no. We went live on Facebook, right?
Yeah, or Instagram.
Was that Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
Where was that? Utah?
Yep,
Salt
we
Lake
were.
City,
Yeah, we
Utah?
were in Utah. Yep.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City was awesome. Utah was pretty cool. The whole that whole trip.
But we just want to say, like, thank you for watching through all the craziness of all these videos.
Yeah.
I feel like they've been like all over the place, but we've been renovating an RV. What are we doing now? Why have we been at my mom's house for so long?
We're still renovating an RV.
Yes.
We're still living, working, playing the whole nine. We're still living in the whole COVID-19 world where we're listing our house for sale, which is why we have been at our mother-in-law's so long. If we had somewhere to camp that was an RV park with full connections,
that we could get into,
anymore.
yeah.
We wouldn't be here anymore, but we don't, and we can be, and she's gracious enough to have us, so we thank her.
Hi, Robin.
Who's that?
Oh, yes. Hey.
How are you?
And we have big plans. Oh, all these comments.
This.
Oh.
So you have big plans.
Hi, Tamara. Sorry, I'm just trying to see.
All the comments.
I'm sorry. I know. That's how I get distracted. I'm like, squirrel. And another question we get is, where are we going when we sell our house?
We can't talk about
We
that.
can't. He will not let me.
We cannot.
He will not let me spill the beans.
No. So we are moving. We are moving out of the
so many of you guys
Arizona.
at the end of our last Q&A video. If you haven't watched it yet, then you can go watch after this.
Give it a look.
But so many of you guys were like, "Really? You're just gonna leave us hanging like that?"
Yes.
And for some reason, like a big reason is we know where, we just don't know
specifics. Plus, it's the internet. I'm not trying to put specifics.
Yeah, safety reasons.
Yeah,
for sure.
I got children, but I mean, I got guns too, so it's all fun. What do you feel about moving from Arizona? Like what? Because there's a lot of people in Arizona that are like, why do you guys want to move? Like, why do you want to leave our beautiful state?
I know, it is beautiful here, and I love it. Like, I love it. We have so many memories here. We've brought 2 of our kids home, 2 houses. Merry Christmas! Okay, I need to stop looking at comments.
Merry Christmas.
And it's such a special place. We have grown so much here. But just like anything, there's chapters and there's seasons in life, and we are off to a new chapter, a new adventure.
What's up, Andrew?
Or Andre.
Is that Andre?
Yeah.
My bad. I'm trying to read fast.
He just got new glasses. Anyway, so there's new chapters, there's new seasons, and we are on to our family we're on to a new season, and we're so excited. But that's how I feel. I'm excited. Hey, Connie, and
What's up, Connie?
But the chapter here is closing. That's what I wanted to say. The chapter here is closing. If you live in Arizona, you know how ridiculously hot the summers are.
Yes.
And our kids are only so young one time. And here in the summer in Arizona, you either need to be in a pool or you're inside, and that takes a toll on like the kids and the family. Sure. And I just want the kids to be able to play and
Year
like
round.
year round
Outside.
and and like have those memories
Yes.
and
Get hurt. Get scraped.
Jeremiah's good at that.
Yeah. Get out the house.
Yeah, like just to be outside, and that's super important to us. And then just chasing new dreams. You know, if you've been here for any amount of time, we're super big on inspiring you guys to chase your dreams and your goals and all that stuff.
Inspiring ourselves. There's
it's not
not
always
a
easy.
day that goes by, even Monday through Friday, like, living life, that we don't have these wild ideas. It's like, hey, babe, I was thinking about
He'll
this.
text
And
me,
she'll be like, oh, I want to hear what you're thinking. And I'll tell her, I'm like, I'll send the text like, I don't know if I should have sent her that one. And she'll be like, that's a really good idea. We should take those next steps.
Yeah.
As long as you are big on planning out your next steps, I think attaining goals aren't too far out of reach.
No, and like the road really taught us to work as a team, like even better.
Yeah.
And
I feel like we always
did, but it's even better
True.
now. Someone asked any takers on our house. We haven't listed it yet. We
have
still
not.
have
Renters in the
renters
house.
in it, which is why we've been here so long, because they have to get their new house situated, and
they're really good renters.
They're
so
awesome.
We haven't so our lease was supposed to be up a while ago, but our renters
It was a total God thing though.
Yeah,
like,
our renters were building a house at the time. They wanted to buy the house. It was a little bit of a reach, so they ended up building a house.
Yes.
And so we worked with them on their closing date.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we were like, okay, fine. You guys need more time. We're not really in a rush to get back in the house.
No, we have a roof over our heads.
Right. So we were
Even
like,
though-
hey, you guys can stay. You're doing a good job taking care of the house. And then I met them. They're really cool people.
Our family loves watching your family, not in a creepy way. Merry Christmas.
Merry
we get
Christmas.
it.
Thank you.
This is what we did before we went on the road. We sat and we just watched families do life and do, like, mostly it was RV related, but we used to make fun of our kids, like, why are you sitting there watching someone else
live
remember
life?
that?
Yeah.
Why are you
still
sitting
do
there
it.
watching someone else live life? And
I'm
now it's like,
go outside. Why are you watching another kid outside?
I get it.
Yeah, I get it. We still watch videos. On the road, it's harder to watch videos, depending on where you're at, because you may not have signal.
And internet.
And you may be working, like we were working, college, the whole nine. But we still watch videos. Sunday, we were watching videos before we came out here.
Yeah. And one question we got, I posted on Instagram, any last minute questions, and one of the other questions was, how do you get, this is like the biggest question, almost the biggest question, is how do you guys get alone time in, like, living full time in an RV? And we have doors, kids go to bed, white noise machines. Or, app on your phone.
You'll figure it out. It's like anything else. It's like a vehicle, And not everybody is going to want the huge lifted truck. Not everybody is going to want the stock ride truck. So if that made any sense to you, because it kind of didn't make sense to me, you'll figure it out.
What are you talking about?
Different. It's different for everybody.
This is how it is.
But yeah, I got another question for you.
For me, okay. I didn't know I was being interviewed. But
for you, what would you say is the biggest thing you like about the new fifth wheel?
Oh, okay. There's so many things.
Pre or post renovation, what you got going?
So my favorite thing ever, and it's super special, is just seeing the kids in their own spaces. And like when I renovated, you probably already seen them, but after I finished renovating their rooms, they were just like, thank you so much, because here, like, even though we're in a house, this is not our house, so they don't have their own space, they don't have their own room. So being in the fifth wheel, so it makes going to a fifth wheel, even though it is smaller, it makes it seem almost bigger in a way, because they each have their own dedicated spaces. So that, and probably, oh my goodness, there's so many.
They're costing us money here, I'm telling you. Before we left,
I don't know.
even to go to Black Canyon
Maybe
for
the kitchen.
the month, month we were there, we already had a laundry list of stuff that we had to fix and pay for, because the boys, they're rough. And then
what's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing about the fifth wheel?
I know your least favorite thing.
What's my least favorite thing?
Like having to plan now
Yes, so we have to plan a lot more, and then like
because it's so much bigger.
we're still in the process of like learning how. I don't know if you tow, you know how fast the trailer responds to you turning the wheel. Way different, you know, fifth wheel to bumper pull. My bumper pull, I used to sling that bad boy around like nothing, backing it up really without a spotter. And no issues, but this is a lot bigger.
So much bigger.
It responds a lot slower. So like my spotter here.
I know. I'm not that good at it right now, like I used to be.
We both are trying to figure out when to cut things like that.
But yeah, that's your least favorite thing.
Yeah. So my favorite thing
favorite
is probably the hominess of it and the solar. I
Oh,
would say the
yeah.
solar is definitely the favorite. We're about to take it out for New Year's with friends, and I'm excited about possibly not ever having to use the generator. I don't think we're gonna have.
Oh my
to.
goodness, you guys know, and if you don't know, go back and watch that. It's like almost embarrassing,
Yes. We learned about batteries the hard way.
but we learned
in
about
RV.
batteries and in generators. Like we just went through so many,
Yes.
and it was a learning experience.
We do not use walkie-talkies. We use cell phones.
Which kind of isn't smart. I know. Don't knock us for using cell phones.
Well, okay, so
But we most often have service.
Yes, normally we are where there's service because we, at the time when we were full-time in, Kathleen works exclusively remote. So we have to have service. We can't go like more than 2 days without service. And I was in college at the time, so I would have to have service like every day. So
Yeah.
we pretty much stayed where there was service, and if it wasn't, it was only for like a day or two.
Yeah, like we planned that.
Yep.
But no, we do not use walkie-talkies.
No, walkie-talkies would be cool, but I don't know if it's worth the money spent.
I think it's been like in our Amazon at least my Amazon RV list since before we left.
Mine's in and out. I want like satellite walkie-talkies. Like if I went to, if I gave one over to my parents and they're in Florida and I'm in Arizona, they could hit me on a walkie-talkie and I'd be like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think they would buy a walkie-talkie for like $2,000.
No.
But anyways, so yeah, that's my favorite part.
It's been like such an amazing adventure. Fifth wheels are a whole new,
It's a different ball game.
such a different ball game. It's so nice. Oh, okay, Robin, you were too sweet. Okay, we will talk after. But yeah, they're a totally different ball game. But I will tell you this: if you are looking at RVs or you're looking into doing anything RV related, fifth wheels, they are a beast in every aspect, but they are so much homier. Like when we were in our travel trailer, it was like, okay, like we're camping.
Yes. It
Unless
felt
we
like
had
a camper until you like domesticated it.
you
And,
have to, you gotta.
Like paint it and put our own touch on it, took
Yeah.
the balances down.
Yeah, but you have the ease with the travel trailer. You have the ease of just going and just maneuvering and really not having to worry about fitting into places. You can pretty much fit anywhere.
Everywhere.
And that was so nice. But I know that was like for a reason why we had that at the time.
That's the biggest pro, I would say. If
Yeah.
you're still like if you want to wing it, if you want to be able to like pull up to Walmarts and Cracker Barrels and know you fit, you pull into a lot of these national parks and get under the tree branches and fit in between trees
may or
in
may
these
not
tight
have done that.
spots. You can do that. Like right now, the RV we have, the fifth wheel, has 5 slides, and they're all different lengths for one, and the biggest one is in the back. It's probably the deepest slide, and that's always by the pedestal. So I either have to be in front or behind, which isn't a big deal. But yeah, we bought it because the hominess, how nice it was, and
We knew
it was
like
really cool.
what we're doing next, that it was perfect.
Yes.
And so someone also asked, do you miss the road?
So I miss the road, right? But with the way everything is going on with the COVID-19, I do not ever want to be on the road when it's like it is right now. I would say the fun of the road is like being together and exploring new places. And if I'm going new places and I have to take a COVID test every time I go to a different state or produce one for the last 2 weeks or go into quarantine, I wouldn't want to do it. And then our kids they're not really big into wearing masks. I wear a mask all day at work, so
Yeah.
when I leave work, I'm not really wanting to wear a mask anymore.
And then, like, some of the stuff is closed. You
A
can't
lot,
even do
yeah,
it.
a lot of stuff is closed. A lot of stuff is like unguided tours. So it's a lot of the history you would learn about an area. You would have to Google it, or
Yeah.
you're just walking around looking like this is nice.
This is cool, but yeah.
It-
So
it's not the same
it's
mode.
maybe it's because we experienced that before this,
True.
so it's so much different now. And I am not a planner in any way, shape, or form. So now
Yeah.
being like having to plan because we are so big, because everyone, there's so many more people on the road.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of have to plan, and so like that might add way more stress being out on the road than I'm
True.
ready for. So, but yeah, we appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. An RV tour is coming soon. I just have to finish the RV, but if you watched the last video, like I didn't want to try to rush through it and try to get
No.
it done because I just want to enjoy, just like you guys should, enjoy the time with your family
Yes.
during this crazy.
This isn't HGTV.
Holiday.
We don't
No.
just do transition screens and everything is
No,
done.
it takes time. We have 3 kids.
It really takes time. 3
Yeah.
kids, we work. We
And
have
it's in
regular
storage,
life
so
stuff,
it's
like-
not like it's
True.
we don't have like the ability to have it right next to
True.
us. Which when we see people on YouTube, oh thank you, and they're just like, I'm just gonna go do this in my
Yeah,
RV, and
take
it's like right
advantage.
there.
Take advantage while you got it.
Yes. So that is. If,
That's another knock on Arizona. Not that I'm trying to knock it down.
No,
I've
it's
been
beautiful
living
here.
We've been living here for what? 9 years?
almost nine
Over
years.
9 years.
Yeah.
October.
Yeah.
That was 9.
Yeah.
So over 9 years, and we've done 8 summers because last summer we weren't here. And
I know.
like one of the bigger knocks on Arizona is it's really a lot of suburban areas. So you don't get these giant yards. You don't get, you have HOAs, so you can't really park rigs by your house. And then if you live in a neighborhood that has HOA that lets you have the rig, those are pretty expensive. So,
Yeah.
and they're rare because people don't sell those because there are no more.
No.
So that's why they're so expensive. But that would be a pro if we could find anything like that in our new place.
I know. I was like, I thought you were about to slip. I thought I was about to tell you guys.
Never
where
slip.
we're
That's,
going.
I'm not telling nobody where I'm going.
But yes, we are just, that's what we're waiting for this whole time. So there's a couple of more things we obviously still need to do, actually a lot more things that we need to do in the
It's a
RV. And then we're going to get our house ready to sell,
Yes.
and then we'll be out of here. And we'll be kind of on the road a little bit to get where we're going and kind of just exploring.
If you want to see a tour of our old house,
Oh gosh, that video is so embarrassing.
it's our like second or third video, but like an actual tour of how it looks now or what we have to do to fix it. Leave a comment and then
Yeah. And
or,
if you have
like,
any guesses
message
on
her.
where we're going,
message Kathleen and we'll record that and put it up as a video if that's what you want to see.
yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about the old video, the
No,
old
no,
downsizing
because
video.
we didn't do like a walkthrough of the house.
No.
Just in case one of y'all, might want to move to Arizona and get it.
And it's honestly going to be a little bit bittersweet because, like I said, it's like
No.
we have so many memories here. I'm a
Yes.
sentimental person. He's
Yes,
like,
no.
whatever.
No.
And
It's gonna be like another PCS for me.
you know, and so yeah, that's probably the only thing is kind of pulling out of here, knowing that it's going to be our last time because we're serious this time. We're taking all the stuff out of my mom's
Thank you.
garage.
Thank you.
We're not coming back. We're gonna start,
No.
like we said, new seasons, new adventures, and the sun is setting. It is getting
Yes. There's
it is
new
getting dark,
new
so,
seasons,
but-
new blessings. Thank you guys for watching
Yes.
us.
We love you guys
Merry
more
Christmas.
than you know. Yeah, and thank you guys for popping on here, and yeah, stay tuned for RV tour, RV updates, moving updates, and thanks for hopping on here. We did not know how this was gonna go, being our first live. I didn't know if technology was gonna hate me or love me, and it's been okay. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, now let's figure out how to end this.